1 second. Let me make sure that that's turned off. It is. That's good. I'm happy. You don't need to be on there. Alright. Maybe we need to turn down our background just a little. There we go. That'll help. Okay. Back into our war. I think we're in the 70s. Which is what we have in the message. We'll have to double check. Because if we're not in the 70s, we'll see where we pan out. Alright. We still need... Oh yeah, I didn't finish my glory last week. It's fine. I kind of like that normal plant. I think we'll keep it. The seal, though? What do we got here? Nah. We'll roll that into the chamber pot. We don't need it. Alright, back to our war zone. Oh wait, we still have things to pick up. Don't mind me. Still got things to pick up. Alright. I have treasures at the top, which I didn't kick out. What do we got here? I was 11th last week. Not too bad. And we'll put that in the bin. Alright, now we'll go to our war zone. War zone. Yep, we're starting at level 70. That's what I thought it was. So this is where it's going to start getting a little bit tough. But it also means we're going to start getting more experience. Not a lot. But a lot of experience. Okay. So, what was our mission this one? Troll the enemies. Got it. Troll the bad guys. I like these because I don't have to worry about doing a full clean sweep of the zone. Oop, tank. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the tanks. But they're over there.
Success is measured in blood.
Alright. So what do we have here? One across the way and one up the hill. So let's go across the way first. Get rid of that. We definitely need that tower shooting at us. That is definitely facts. Well, we're still getting one-shot kills even at level 70, so I'm okay with that. Maybe I should throw more grenades at the guys. Oh, we're good. Grab that, grab that. No. We're gonna cross the bridge. That's the tower. Oh, we got a demon behind us. I was looking, that was like a lightsaber or something in his hand. Nah, it's just a heat sword. That's the guy who calls in the turrets if you let him. He's annoying. But, And just gotta get rid of that thing. Ditch the tank. Ditch the other boss. I think it did enough damage to me. I really can't do enough damage. We know that. Not until they're on 75? Give or take. 70, 75, and 80? They can actually start doing damage to me. It's not until I get above level. That's when I start struggling. But once we get caught up, we'll be good to go. Deposit that, deposit that. Fuse delayed grenade. Nah, that was got an experience gain on it. I kind of like that. Let me get some money. Because I only have 8 million. And we saw how fast that burned the other day. I don't know what buys fast rifles. I don't need those. Let's see. Do you have anything good? No. What about these guys? Do my Ordos. See if they've got anything good. Because something good on the Ordos might be useful. No, not from him. What about this guy? Great sword. Blast pistol. Blueprint for Fabricus Scatterfield. Not really useful. I know, don't get me wrong, they're good weapons. It's good gear. But it's not what I'm looking for at the moment. I don't need those. Alright. Now, if they had the standard frag grenade, I'd still buy one right now. I could use a frag grenade. Be a good run. That'd be fun. To burn through a frag grenade. Get a little 85, 80 speed frag grenade. That'd be nice. I think I have like an 85 sitting in the bin.
The very existence
But
of this filth defiles the Imperium.
not sure.
They may be great in numbers, but if we sever the head,
See, this one's warp.
we'll die
Timeline doesn't make any sense.
and break their will.
Because we have, in the same system, we have the demon hordes. We have the Black Legion. We have the Nurgle cultists. We have the Void Rippers. And the only thing we haven't seen is the Tyranids. That's it. It's the only thing we haven't seen. Now, why we haven't seen Tyranids, we've seen everything else, I have no clue. I don't know. Doesn't make any sense to me. What would have been nicer in this game is if things made more sense. So, like, if there was one system that was being assaulted by each of the threats. You know, Black Legion's in one, Void Rippers in another. the Tyranids are trying to take over a third. Yet the Drukhari in, you know, another system. Break your shield. Couldn't hit the damn drones. That drone ship wasn't dying. Oh well. Took my dress was a drone shield. I thought it was a immortality bubble that some of them get. Yeah, that kind of actually breaks. Okay, over here we have a sad soul. See, durable helper must die. But if that was the case, that would be really nice, because then you could, then they could scale. You know, everything could be scaled since everything's scaled to your level anyway. Then each system could scale to your level. There isn't a level 1 system or a level 50 system. It's all just scaled. So when you get level 100, all the systems are level 100. And it just comes down to what do you want to fight? Or what do you have missions for, or quests for, or whatever. You're just... I'm done with you people. Thanks. To me, that would have made more sense on the design aspect of this game. Don't get me wrong, I love this game. And its replayability is mid. Like any other, you know, Diablo style dungeon crawler. Replayability is usually mid. And that's okay. Doesn't bother me at all. As long as it's at least, you know, fun to run.
Damnation is eternal.
Alright, there's a chest over here. There it is. I'll go back to the other side and we'll be good to go. And then we're done. Got one more to clear out in this space and we're good to go. As I could have gone back to ED today. I continued that insanity. But I try to keep my days straight. You know, so that whatever I'm doing on Friday and Saturday is different. Or it's consistent.
You've set a fine example
Alright.
for their kind, Inquisitor.
We're out. We are out of here. Do need to level up though. Leveling up is important. How do I get to 100? I know this Warzone may actually go all the way up to 100. Or higher. Honestly. The Warzone may have no end. What do we got? What do we got here for good gear? Well, let me clear out the rubbish. What do we got? A bolt pistol. Really weak. One kill causes an single target, one hit kill causes enemy to explode. I already have that effect in my armor, so don't need it here. That's an 81. That could be good. the seal, meh. The last pistol isn't bad. I'll keep the armor though. I don't know what's gonna get me though. Now it is assault armor, so we're gonna lose our bonuses when we get the jump effect. So complete a mission at least +4. Ugh. That's not good. Well, we'll at least go through and burn off the other stuff and go from there. Yeah, see, I think the war zone actually goes to, whatever level you want to go up to. So it's about 100, whatever. I don't know. All I know is that the war zone continues.
The web of heresy and corruption is spun by powerful beings and perverted minds.
Yeah, and so now we're doing rebels.
And this construct of evil will come crashing down.
But as I said, if the systems were, the war zone being different though, but if the systems though were reliable on what was going on in each war zone, like you have one system's rebels and so on, this game would, I think, to my opinion, would have been a better game. If that was the case, and then everything was scaled to your level, there is no reason for there to be zones that are, any more than 20 levels below you. Absolutely none. We're gonna go around a circle, so we'll go this way. So I mean, I can understand having weaker systems or weaker planets in your system. That way, when you're running like new gear, like I am right now, with this new piece here, you have time to build up. Like, I need Eldar for this at level or higher. That's kind of hard. Consume focus. That's easy enough to do, and then kill him is in one shot. So I just have to remember to use my focus. It's not hard, it's just, I did, what was it, the teleport? I had to do like 20 activations in like a single mission or whatever. So I used the teleporter to set off my belt slot 20 times in one mission. It's not like it's complicated. You just gotta keep in mind what you gotta do, and you're good to go. It's like here, we've done 200 focus already, because the jump consumes, how many focus? 20 per use, so it's gonna take a while. But, if I spam it, we'll be good to go. The reason we have so much focus is because the missiles take so much. Because when I use the missile system, it's like, I don't know, 100 whatever per use. Versus this is 20. I only get like 2 or 3 missiles per full activity here. See? Easy peasy. It's a little risky because I gotta use that effect, and I don't really care for it in a lot of cases. Because it does put me in the middle of, you know, fights that I don't necessarily want to be in the middle of. But it does let you one-shot kill sometimes, so. And since for us that means we're gonna do okay. Now if I grab that pistol instead, I still have the one-shot bomb. That I currently don't have.
Success is measured in blood.
So there is that. Alright, what do we got here? You just triggered a memory I forgot I had. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? How are you doing, Double Scalar? Is it a good memory or a bad memory? That's the real question. How are you doing tonight? Other than having triggered memories. Oh, come on. Jump in. Jump in and let's kill some stuff. Alright, what do we got here? Ba-da-ba-ba. And here we go. So let's see here. We have... What are we at on this jump thing? We're done with the jump stuff. Good. Hit points on kill. That's kind of meh. It's kind of low. Now we can get the one-shot kills while we're here. I don't have to get any more interpersonal space. That's good. I do kind of miss my other armor. Because it's way stronger than this stuff. But that's because of the doctrine I have on there. A serious doctrine on my armor. But, you know, it's a thing. Alright. I remember to look for the damn lasers before. That was a lot of shotguns. I really don't want to do that. These guys are going to be a pain in my butt. Have a grenade. Yeah, that can't be the way. I don't know what just killed him, but okay. I'll take it. Wasn't my grenade. Yeah. Yeah, this guy's just gonna burn to the hole. Oop. Just burn a hole. Alright. We got a few more kills, so we might as well just wipe them all out. These rebels can just go ahead and die real quick. Now, this armor is only 10% done. Not so sure I like it. I don't know, I might have to give it a chance once we get back on level. Because it's got effects that have required me to unlock with, on level targets, so. And on level targets right now are not ones we have. Because our war zone is in the early 70s. So, we're going to have to change that. So, I think we'll swap the armors back out until we catch back up to our level. But I'm not planning to do like intel missions or anything like that today, so that's not our plan. Okay. No! I didn't want to do that. I want to hit cancel so I can go get rid of the junk, but okay. It's fine. It's fine. We can live. We can do this. We're good to go. I got my armor on me, so. And that is for that.
The very existence
Please.
of this filth defiles the Imperium.
Do that.
They may be great in numbers, but if we sever the head, the body will
We're just looking for bosses like they're nothing.
break their will.
See what I mean? How much more damage to do with this armor? We do way more damage with this armor right now. But a lot of it has to do with that doctrine. Ow! Dude detonated. That was bad. Dude detonated in my face. Actually, all three dudes detonated in my face. I was in their overlapping damage bubbles. Which is never a good idea. It really isn't a good idea to do that. But sometimes, you ain't got a choice. We have a loop. So does my Trigo. It's fine with me. Y'all can all die, and I'll just go around the loop and call it a day. Hi, Tanky. Bye, Tanky.
Duty prevails.
That tank's out of the situation. That didn't look pretty for him. Looked a little grumpy to me. I think that survived that was the Ogre. Yeah. Like I said, the boom boom is crazy. Because this one has the same as that last pistol had, so. I mean, if I had kept the last pistol, the other armor would have been a little better. Because it would have had the same detonation effect. Which is so much easier. But I'd have had an insignificant damage blend. Because my armor would be significantly weaker. I mean, significantly weaker. Both offense and defense. But it's okay.
He deserved worse. Much worse.
Grab our chest. And move on. Go reload while we run. We will catch up. Ogren. Oh no, that's bad. We have a strike tower near us.
You severed the head. Now you can watch the body wander aimlessly.
Figure out that strike tower is.
And
It's around here somewhere. There it is. There's one more light boss over here. Oh, it's the one that clones himself. And then detonates. Run! Okay, I didn't get all 3 overlapping spaces. Alright, I'm good to go. Good to go. What do we got? Like I said, we're burning through them pretty quick, so we'll get through the next couple of waves of missions tonight. Alright, let me unload thingies. Okay, unload. What do we have here? A stun mine? Not bad. It's not too bad. It's not great though. The axe. It's okay. Nothing significant. Okay. Back into the fray. Now, let's see. Yeah, if I remember correctly, each of these waves of the war zone is like 5 levels. So when I finish this one, we'll be at level 75. And then the next wave will go to like 80 or whatever. We'll see how far we can get before we start struggling.
the enemies of the Imperium are infinite.
But whatever it is,
Can only be fought with ingenuity.
they really want us just to
Render a sea of
kill a lot of bosses. On this particular random set. Because I know the missions are actually random. The environment, the mission goals, and the enemies in the mission are all random. Like everything else in this game. Except for the storyline missions. They're all kind of set. Because there's missions where you are guaranteed you're going to go against Eldari or Nurgle or what have you.
damnation is eternal.
Which has its advantages when you're doing endgame gear. Because you have to do, like, certain things on level with you. And it's not always easy to do. Like, intel missions. Don't always pan out to the enemies you need. Now, the random ones... I think that one, you can pick the target. for the most cases, you can't control it. Now, the Crusade, at least you know what you're going into in advance. And you know those are going to be all on your level. And that's probably the safest bet for leveling up gear. Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, violence solves all problems, especially in this universe. It's probably the only universe that's guaranteed to be the case.
Damnation is eternal.
I don't know of many universes that the only solution is violence. And everybody just needs to be a murder hobo to get along. I mean, some video games, sure, but when you're talking about, you know, a whole universe where everybody's just a murder hobo. 40k is definitely it. I don't know of any universe that's got more murder hobos. God, the nerval gas. I was sure every universe has murder hobos. Look at any D&D campaign. Every single party's a murder hobo. Some are more considerate than others, but most of them, yeah, no. Because they know their DM is not going to do anything if they decide to take the murder hobo route. And besides, sometimes doing the murder hobo route is more interesting. There we go. Bye, boys. Yeah, I know. I bought 2 bosses at once. Yeah, I know. That was the problem. There we go. I had that split boss and I had another one at the same time. Did not help. Normally it's the kind of thing you run into in a plus level mission. Not normally on a weaker mission. You know, you throw the tarot cards at it to make it significantly more difficult for yourself. Yeah, everybody die. Good for me. Got one more left. Everybody just lines up in a row. It's something you don't notice most of the time in this game. This is lag. This is load lag for the AI.
Now you can watch the body wander aimlessly until it withers and dies.
But because it's all dynamically generated, the system has to know where to put the characters, so it's got to procedurally drop them. And it drops them in lines. And if there's more than one type, it will drop them in like row for each type. Plasma. Let's see here. Anything good? Plasma, let's see. Nothing too good. Nothing too great. And no, just do the ladder. Yeah, up to 72. See? All of these are kill the boss. We don't get something different until battle 48. And then it's a different one all the way to the end. I don't mind the kill the boss ones. The, what is it? The massacre everything missions. Those are more of a pain in the butt. Especially if it's in the open world terrain, because it's easy to miss stuff. Here we go. Like this one here. This is a little more troublesome. Because the... yeah. Because it's kind of an open space. Which means all the guys in the middle, which there's going to be some pretty heavy ones, are going to be obnoxious. It's just the way it's going to work. Because there'll be a lot of them. They'll be tight together. They're going to stand in these damn clusters. And you're going to have to burn through them all. This might as well be a kill 'em all mission. Because odds are that's exactly what's going to happen. Oh, look, a levitating body again. I love levitating bodies. This game's glitches are hysterical. It doesn't have many. And it's pretty much the same glitch, like the body's levitating in the air like that. It doesn't have many glitches. But the Rebel Army is a thing.
Damnation is eternal.
It's not bad. There we go. Now I think, you know, like the war zone was supposed to be a place for you to go spend some time and level up. Which, to be honest, if you're doing the non-story mode version, which you can do in this game, then the war zone's actually a great place to level up once you hit like 50, 60 anyway. Because then the only thing you have to level you up is the war zone and intel missions. And crusades. There we go, come on. Wow, there's a lot of people with las pistols.
Damnation is eternal.
And nice. Power Axe. Alright. Well, take this coward. I'm not a coward. I'm just a single dude out here sweeping the streets. How am I a coward? Y'all are being brave. Y'all are coming out to die. And I'm coming out to greet you. I don't see any cowardice here. No one's running away. Everyone's dying, you know. Very quickly. Aside from that, you know.
You've set a fine example for their kind, Inquisitor.
Yeah, there's a grenadier over there somewhere. Now, somewhere around here, I'll be surprised if there's a chest. There it is. Only because there usually is. There's usually a chest in one of the rooms with the bosses. Take that and then run. Yeah, I've passed what my my Mechanicus guy was. He was like level 70. And that was level 70 that I ran pretty much just through the story. Sentinel armor. See, now this one might be worth doing. Oh wait, buy that back. Yes. Equip that. Granted. Put that one in storage, put that in storage. And we'll sell off these two. And we'll work this armor out. So this armor here has the gun emplacements, which is fine. And we need to complete missions without using incubators. Well, that's at level, so that's not a big deal. We're just not gonna do it now. Kill Tyranids. That could be a problem. Single target kills, that's fine. And kill demon types. That's pretty easy to do too. Kill demons and kill Tyranids? That's kind of weird. Don't normally see them do that, but... So this is Tainted Rebellion. Not what we need for this armor, but we can start our 50 kills on it. And then if we can get ourselves some demons or Tyranids, I'll hangs up over to it. Use my other one for speed. Because, you know, finishing missions on level without incubators isn't that hard.
The enemy is here, preying on the weak and using craven tricks against the defenders of mankind.
Yeah, this turns out to be more of a slog than it needs to be. I have the other armor on me just in case I did. Unfortunately, I don't have the boom boom effect because that was on my other armor. Yes. The auto gun, by the way, is an amazing thing. Because when it comes in, it does damage. It draws fire.
He deserved worse, much worse.
And it does a lot of damage. So, now if it could roll with you, like, what was it? What it has that, What was the game I was playing that had that where the turrets could roll with you? What was it? Oh, Deep Rock Galactic. The survival version of that game. And I think the main version of that game also has it too. Where you can have mobile turrets. But I don't remember. But yeah, mobile turrets is a cool feature in the survival version of that game. Because with the turrets rolling around, you don't have as many issues.
He deserved worse. Much worse.
Because they just follow you. You also don't have to summon as many. But they tend to die quickly, so without a lot of turret buffs. They didn't last very long. But when they did, they were worth it. Ow. You know, the advantage is that bomb, I don't know if it, because it's not single target kills, so I don't know if it counts. Is it one shot kill or is it single target kills? We've already killed our 50, so I have no clue. Just have a turret. You have a turret too. Yeah. It's an advantage of the turret because it draws fire. It's not that big of a deal.
For their kind, Inquisitor.
Alright, good to go. Oh, moving on. We're moving on, we're moving quick. Definitely moving on, moving quick. That's all that matters. Now, it'd be better if I had more people joining me. Talk to and maybe even give me some crazy ideas on what to try next. That would be fun. Get rid of that. Alright. Storage. What are you? Complete missions without dying on or higher level. Kill demons. Activate any kind of massacres. Heal using inoculator. And deal damage. Actually, this one might be interesting. What's this one? Bonus damage for poison effects. I'm not doing poison effects. So, not useful. If I was doing poison effects on this character, totally. But I'm not. Alrighty. Back to the war zone. Let's see if we can get anything good out of this one. Because we do need... We need to use the inoculator. So... yeah. This is kind of contradictory to my other one. But that one's on level, this is not, so. I just need to use the inoculator.
If I can't silence the alarm, I'll face some serious resistance. Not that I'm complaining.
I mean, they gotta do damage to you first, though.
Silence the alarm, I'll face some
works for me. And we're dealing with Nurgle, so these are not demons. At least I don't think they qualify as demons. I think Nurgles count as, actually, I don't know what Nurgles count as. I'll check. Demon? Not demon. Yeah, not demon. It's fine. I can get the massacres, no problem, though. Getting the massacres is one thing. It's not really that hard to do. It's easier with my other armor. Oh, actually. Hold on. Because we're not fighting demons. And we're not fighting Tyranids. It's done with anything that's not on level. Let's go back to my other armor. Yeah, I say I need Tyranids for that one too. So hopefully they give me a Tyranid mission. I got 3 things I want Tyranids. I got 3 things I want, Tyranids. I got a couple that want demons. So, meh. Yeah, I just die. Yeah, you can all just die. Now the demons, that would be, Void Rippers. That's who that would be. Unfortunately, with this armor, I don't gain much. This one, I don't gain much damage, so I need to do that for the other one. Yeah, I really don't feel like, well, this isn't even enough damage to take down the shield that I have. Yeah, if they charge me. Can I even take down my health? I don't think so. I think if I give them the advantage of me not generating shields, my basic health regen is too high for anything other than like the bosses to really do much damage. Even the bosses aren't even doing much damage. Might have to wait till I'm on level. Or more on level. Before I can actually get that effect taken care of. I want that red bubble. That's what I want. That would solve all my problems. With the inoculator. And not this one, the red one. Because the red one does, like, damage every few seconds. And it can kill you, like, 3 or 4 times before it times out. That's what I need. Don't know how to get it, though. These things are basically random. Here, this is what I want. My natural heal is faster than its damage cycle. Eek. Never mind. I tried. I need it and them pounding at me, I guess. Right there, right there. Yes. Y'all had me going for a few seconds. How much damage did I actually heal on that? Oh, that's cool. I need to use 1 or 2 incubators. It'll be okay, I guess. I'll need to use a few incubators, but... I just need to get enough people to massacre me, though. And unfortunately, unless there's a boss in front of me... Ooh, bombs. Oh, this is a good boss for it. I could let him whack on me for a while. Once I realized who it was already dead. Which kind of stinks. Okay, so we're done with that. So we get damage on hit. More health on hit. On hit. Interesting. Yeah, no. Yeah, so we're not fighting on level with Tyranids or, demons. Those are basically useless to me right now. Oh well. It's fine. Because it means I got my bigger armor back and... Just means that much faster. Way faster kills. Last time I was hoping I didn't miss anybody at the front. Extermination missions can be a pest when you miss somebody.
You are no Astartes, but you can certainly...
Please. Sweet. They're all in the last set, in the last stretch. They didn't miss anybody up front. That's good. Makes it super easy. No, we need Tyranids or Void Rippers. That's what we need. Demon possessed or Void Rippers. Not these infested Nurgles. I don't need these. No, Dreadnought.
Today is a good day.
Is there a chest? There is not. Oh well. Next up. Next up, we're running for the next. What do we got? What do we got? What do we have next? I don't know. We have... See now, a fun mode this game could have had would have been where you're basically on an infinite spawn round to go as long as you can. That'd be fun. Word bearers. Thank you. Word bearers are good. Word bearers are demons. Word bearers are word bearers. That's demon technology. I'll switch all my gear over. That wants demons. Okay.
Electrospectral scanning revealed
demon?
mnemonic network. Locate cogitator stations to
Demon.
access. May the Omnisire
Tyrannid.
guide your hand.
Alright. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Confirm. Void Rippers are not demons. Well, that's retarded. Maybe the... Oh, maybe the ones that come out of the purple ring will be though. Let's see if we can find ourselves a purple ring. Since these guys apparently aren't. I thought they qualified under, demon. Under demonic incursion. That's a shame. So if we can find ourselves a purple ring, I think those might be demons? Maybe? Possibly.
Point of entry.
Come on. Come on, word bearer. You can die now.
Binaric extraction complete. The
Thanks.
data is secure. Injecting purge protocols to compromised node. Locate next station.
Not the purple one. And don't get me wrong. The red one's okay. But I do want purple. I want the purple ring. Wrong purple ring. But it'll be fine. I guess that works. I mean, it's not right. Anything's wrong. I keep getting the red one to spawn. I don't need the red one right now. I need the purple one. Not that one. That's the speed ring. Ooh, that's bad. Does that qualify? No. So, again, not a demonic incursion.
Access.
Not helpful. And the true will just do all the work for us.
Binaric extraction complete.
So,
Harvested data is secure. Injecting purge protocols. to
we'll just do
compromised
this
node. Locate
at
next
speed
station.
then. Since they don't count as demons. Might as well do it as fast as possible.
I can't silence the alarm while facing serious resistance.
My shift got stuck. Nasty. Nasty. Now, like I said, just need to find the right monsters.
Access.
Oh, that's right. I have a missiles, not. Not turrets. I forgot about that.
Transfer complete. Initiating noospheric data
Alright,
return.
so we have a few more to kill off.
End of log.
Over here. Anything good in here? A boss. Not exactly a great thing, but you know. I guess good enough. There's a chest. Alright. It's a tragedy, but okay. Moving on. Oh, as I haven't played this much this week. I haven't played Dangerous much this week. Shoot, I haven't done much of anything this week. So that's what it feels like. Alright, I got one more to go. We'll do this Silence the Guns mission. Plague Vanguard. Neither Tyrannid nor demonic. Plague is plague. Let's see if we had weapons for the Plague Vanguard. Be different. Or rebels, or word bearers, whatever.
Insertion complete. Transferring target coordinates of hostile artillery units to your tactical sensorium.
And separate, I probably have some items
All the Imperium's
in the bin
get pounded into oblivion.
that would benefit from, you know, Nurgle or whatever. Unfortunately, right now we need to find the guns. Oh dude, this is a space laser. Space laser bad. Get the map off. I don't know where the space laser's coming from. Oh, that's bad. I am heavily suppressed. There's the space laser. There we go. All right. That was a little crunchy. That's like the first
Target neutralized.
kind of rough one we've had.
You'll be back on board in no time.
In the 70s in a while. But let's be realistic. They are throwing like a lot at this particular endeavor. Let's be realistic. A lot of monsters, a lot of dudes, a lot of badasses. And a whole lot of them are in the way. We'll get there. And we'll drag the guys that don't want to walk away behind us wherever we are going. We'll get there. It takes us time and effort. But we will arrive. And it'll be a glorious thing when we do. Jeez. My suppression. I'm running suppressed at the moment. Yeah. That was to my advantage. That grenade. Yeah, I don't have anything generating suppression field, but I do have everything preventing, producing shields. And that is enough.
Confirmed. Target offline.
Yep, we're good there. There is a purple target over there. I got one turret left. I want to kill that turret first. There's a purple one over there too. Ooh, that's bad. Oh my goodness. I had to use an inoculator. That's nuts. Animation that's 10 levels below me? That's so weird.
No more primary targets on my Argus scans.
Alright, so
Stand by for extraction. Unless you want to linger just a little longer.
yeah, we're gonna linger a little bit. There's a chest down here, and there's another boss type dude over here. I want to go ahead and pick up the bounty on. Not that he lasted long. There we go. Alright, well. Nurgle's out the door. And I think there's one more? Or is that the last one for that particular section? So I'm not sure. Alright, what do we got? So we got a Hell's Gullet. Okay. That's cool. And we're up to 75 to 80. Very nice. Alright, let me clear off real quick. And then we'll put the stuff away. No. Not really. No. I really don't need those. I got 100. Alright. So what's our next mission? We're halfway through what we want to do tonight, so moving good. Black Legion. Chaos Marines. Okay. This might be what we're looking for. Hopefully Chaos Marines are demons. I hope we can get kill them all Tyranid one. That'd be fantastic. Oh, let's take the strong points.
The sweet stench of imminent
Okay, demon,
craving for bloodshed.
demon,
I wish I could be
Tyranid. Alright.
Take the enemy head on. Lay waste
All right.
to their strongholds and show no mercy.
Nah, we're good. I'm hoping these are chaos demons and they qualify as killing demons.
For the Emperor.
So that should qualify as demons, right? No, it's demons on level or higher. Well, if that's the case, then there's no point in doing that at all. I missed that was on level or higher. Well, unless we're on level, which we're not there yet, there is no point.
Enemy position taken. Deny the spent flesh and aching wounds.
Alright.
Onwards to victory.
It's fine. Probably nothing else counted either. Because Word Bearers, Black Legion, Void Rippers, and Nurgle all should qualify as demons. But that's okay. I missed the on-level part.
Another foul war banner trampled into the ground. Keep pushing.
Alright, we'll go to this one over here. And then we'll go from there. I mean, it's not a big deal. But like I said, it would be much easier to do if you could control your on-level missions a little more. If you had a little more control over that, it'd be a lot easier.
Overran and butchered without mercy.
Alright.
A just end to the vial. The strong point is ours. Move on.
Got one more to pick up and then we're done. Hey, we're almost done with our current level. It's been a long grind. But we actually do get experience for finishing missions. Don't necessarily get much experience for the kills on the missions, but we do actually get some experience for defeating missions.
You gave them death.
So we get a lot of experience.
My compliments.
It's little. It is slow. It is agonizingly slow, but at least it's something. better than we were doing those like level 50s. They're like, oh, 5 experience, and that was it. 5. It's like that's not helpful at all. Not when I need like 100,000. Okay. So this one here is Word Bears, Bunker Buster. Alright. Nothing really useful there. Okay. We're sadly to the point at which there is very little that's going to be better than what we have under normal circumstances. It does show up from time to time, but it's not very often. Now I have a crate literally full of item drop pieces that I've been collecting. I cleared out some of the junk ones a while back,
Our forces are unable to
and some of the gear that I'm currently wearing came from
protected by counter-battery units.
that.
You take out the artillery pieces first, then mark the bunker for the expurgation, while I feed you the necessary data from orbit.
Oh, and we're on a timer. It's fine. Just means we ain't killing everybody. I don't have time for you. Great. I need to get rid of this guy. Don't have time for you. Come on. I don't need you. It's fine.
Target neutralized. At this rate, you'll be back on board in no time.
Killing gives us time, apparently. Yeah, watch this. Time goes up when we kill stuff. See? So really, there is no rush. You don't want to lollygag, but there is no rush. As long as you're killing stuff as you go, you'll be fine. And there's a level up. So we're now at 84. Which is good. There we go. Now, I wish we were only like 74 so we're on level, but
Confirmed.
it's fine.
Offline.
See, up to 15 minutes. I go get a cup of coffee and come back before that timer runs out. Honestly. The advantage is that I have that AoE kill thing. And because I have that, it's really easy for me to rack up a lot of points real quick.
You did a short work of that one, Inquisitor. But there is more.
Let me grab this. I only have 17 minutes. Ooh, I have time. mission done. Now, if that was an on-level or higher mission,
Completed.
that would have been rough.
Work down there. Is it heresy to think that these hostiles were a bit out of your league?
Yeah, that could have been a little rough if they were actually on level. But there's that timer. Because a lot of those missions don't have a timer on them. But that I had one was kind of weird. Alright. Let's go to our passes. What are we working on? Defense? Yeah, because we want to try and get to this reanimator. Let's do fire resistance. And we'll clear off real quick. Send the stuff we don't need over there. Oh, hold on. That's that one there. We're filling out our shards slowly but surely. What is that? One of each of the shards. Alright, we're going Alpha Legion, Demonic Incursion. So gates. I just was on level. So I could get those demonic ones off my back. But it's okay. The world will live on. But the next group,
The ruinous powers created warp rifts in the area. To seal these gates, or we will face a demonic incursion, and we're both aware of the consequences.
there we go. Now the next,
Imperial reconnaissance forces located. Potentially
okay.
but their current situation is terminal. Immediate action required.
We're good. They're already saved.
Reconnaissance force relieved. Send basic. Follow and protect all survivors.
I had them saved before the comm channel cleared. And you want to go across. Oh no! Are we gonna lose our people in there? I hope not. I won't lose our reconnaissance team. They're usually worth keeping around.
One less gateway into the madness.
I thought I cleared all them out. There's no gate over there. Jeez. Alright. Not a big deal. The guards will be fine. Ain't nothing they can't survive when properly motivated. They just have to remain properly motivated. Sheesh. They are working. These guardsmen are earning their pay today.
The rift is sealed, but our job isn't done yet.
Alright. So we have one more rift to do. Let's get behind this guy. Grenades do wonders. I'm not a fan of the delayed grenades, but it's what I currently have, so I love it. You just have to get the timing down because you know it's going to take a couple seconds before it goes off. If you say so. Emperor provides. That's a lot of boss classes. There's not a champion over here. It's like 3 boss class and 3 champions over here. It's crazy. That would not be bad if it was on level. Yeah, we're good.
Time to open a bottle of Amasek. You deserve it.
Yeah. There's people in their bottles of liquor. It's the same thing with Battletech. They like opening a bottle of liquor too. Alright, we're on. Moving on. Moving on, moving on. Trying to finish our adventure here. And we'll see what we got going. Alright. Okay. Purge. Okay, purge it is. Purges are easy. 76. The next group will actually be on level for us, which would be nice. Because if I gain real experience, I'll be able to do like, I'll be able to use the experience buff on those missions. Or in the 80s. So we can get as much experience as possible. Granted, we'll be shooting above our rank in pretty short order. But that's okay.
Enact the Emperor's will and purge the universe of their taint. Let hatred be
What do we have?
and their blood our salvation.
Alright, I see what we got. We have a room over here. Why was that missile launcher in the middle of a table? Sure. Get out of the way. Ew.
Trap against an Inquisitor? A few turrets won't stop me.
A few more turrets, you mean? I don't know if I need that one. The Voltiguy's psalm code? I don't know. There is one psalm code I don't have. It is of that type. I just don't know if it's that one. I hope it is. Because I don't have one more thing off my list of to-dos. I finally have all of the psalm codes at once. Well, I tell you, don't need them all at once. It's just easy if you have them all at once so you know which ones you're missing. Alright, so this way.
Ears are bleeding. Must stop this emperor-forsaken noise.
Where is it? I didn't see it. Maybe I already killed it? I don't know. Got no monsters on board, so.
Die, unclean.
There we go. The data vault's so clear now. So it looks like I cleared it and just didn't notify me that I purged it. Yeah, oh God. It's fine. Just kill, make sure you kill all the turrets too. Cause I've had that happen where I missed a turret and I go back and kill it. Cause when turrets are active, they count. If it's a trap you didn't spring, they don't count. But if it's a sprung trap, they do count towards the number of monsters you have to kill. So they'll give you a count until the end. And then it only matters that you kill the ones that's already counted. Alright, come on. Ew. Splashing of blood is just nasty. I know in real life they just use water. Because I know the sound. And I also know in real life that you would never actually splash blood like that. Unless you turn someone into fine paste. Maybe. Maybe if you turn somebody into fine paste. You'd actually get a blood splash like that.
Die, unclean.
Alright. Getting there. Alright, what do we have here? No! What is this thing doing? Oh, wait. Yes, please. Jeez. It accidentally activated my multi-language keyboard. It's not good. Makes games do weird things. You activate the multi-language keyboard. I don't know. It's just the way it works. Things either like it or they don't. We're almost done with this mission.
The battle is swinging our way. One more push and the victory is ours.
Alright, 16 left, all up here. So didn't miss nothing. Not a big deal. Just have to work our way through the dead men walking. What in the world?
The Emperor protects.
Hold on. Is my keyboard in?
Generously. My compliments.
Thank you. Stop putting it in Japanese.
Teleport beacon in range.
I've had this keyboard for literally 4 years. This is the first time I've had issues with it misbehaving. Though, my keyboard is wearing out, I think. Especially the left shift. It is starting to get stuck. And that's a tragedy. Okay. Now. Yeah. So, over here. Nope, I already had that one. Such a shame. Kinda wish I already had that. Yeah, that's useful. Alright. Back to our war zone, because we're only about halfway through. I don't know if we'll finish this before we have to get off, but we got a shot. The goal is to try and get to level 80 before we have to get off. We got 6 missions left, and an hour to do it. So we have 10 minutes left per mission.
It's a straightforward rescue mission. Get in, save some Imperial units under fire, take command of the survivors, and get out. I don't even dare to ask why an Inquisitor is handling this. I mark the distress beacons and the extraction zone on your map.
Alright. We'll go pick up our lost sheep.
The survivors are now under your command, but you have more to save.
Let's try and keep them alive. It's always fun to try and see how many of these you can actually keep alive. Some days you can keep most of them alive. Some days you lose almost all of them.
Rescued by an Inquisitor. Is that a good or a bad omen?
No. But the Inquisitor is being generous today. So I won't conscript them into my personal service if they survive. Though if I had my own ship, I would probably just hijack them and say, you're now in my service. Don't know where you were before.
The seeking and saving part is done. Find the evacuation point and I'll handle the rest.
You're now under my command. And just take them all. And there's a transfer beacon.
The survivors have been secured.
And we're out.
Interrogation teams are standing by.
In some cases, I'd let them go back to their, local kingdoms if they were, somebody of, significant rank or note. The son of the local lord or whatever. I'd send him home. But everybody else, not so much. Silence the guns. Okay. We will silence those guns and move our butts on. Fortunately, we got no one with us today. It is a shame. Be nice if we had company. Oh well.
Insertion complete. Transferring target coordinates of hostile artillery units to your
So we're just doing silence guns.
Silence these guns before the Imperium's finest get pounded into oblivion. Good hunting.
So we don't have to kill everything. We just need to find the gun guys. Yep, that's good. It's fine. Yeah, it's troublesome, but... Jeez. That's a nuisance.
You did a short work of this one, Inquisitor.
Straight across, and then off to the left, okay. Easy peasy. Easy peasy war zone. There we go. With my shield. That's a little stupid.
One less target to worry about. Keep going.
Shows how little damage this group's doing to me. But it's funny because that one I had a couple levels ago that was like 72 or whatever it was I'm doing a great time actually giving me a run for my money. I know some. Nah. Just gotta burn through them all. That's all it takes. It's just a matter of just working through them.
No more prime
Now there is a
guns. Well done. Stand by for
chest
extraction.
there.
Unless you want to linger just a little longer.
Grab my chest. Now life. We're actually running through these really quickly. 3 to 5 minutes per. As fast as I was expecting. But not bad. Getting through the 70s tonight. Crone data hunt. Okay. Good. If it was on level, it'd be great. But it's not. Yeah, this particular system has, this particular Warzone has literally everybody except for Drakari and Tyranids. All the warp infestations are here. We have the rebel infestation here.
Electrospectral scanning revealed multiple entry
So.
routes to the mnemonic network. Locate cogitator stations to gain access. May the Omnisire guide your hand.
Yeah, and there's no rush. If we end up killing everybody, it's not a big deal. Ah, Void Rippers. Trust me, if these were on level, we'd be having a ball right now. But it's not. It's only level 78.
Point of entry.
It's fine.
Binaric extraction complete.
There we go.
Harvested data is secure. Injecting purge protocols to compromised node. Locate next station.
Alright, moving on. Yeah, we actually have a huge advantage just running with this heavy bolter with the exploding ammo. It's like playing a one of those survival games, those survivor games. You have to basically live as long as you can until you die. And then at a certain point they send out an auto death at you. Or whatever. Or in some cases actually let you leave. Like the Vampire Survivor, you die. You know, at some point,
Extraction complete.
one of the deaths will come after you and you just die.
Purge protocols to
Because you can't survive them.
locate next station.
Except in the stage where you're allowed to actually survive and or kill them. Except in like one stage. That's at the end of the story or whatever. You can't survive that. But like Deep Dark Galactic Survivor, that one is a little different. because if you can survive the mission, and you can leave, then you get even more bonuses for your character than if you just, than you get for going through the grind and die. So there's, advantages depending on how they make the game. Not a fan of the infinite horde until you die. Strategy for ending each round, but it's not my favorite one. But it is a common one.
Objectives are met. All data
Usually goes under lack of originality.
custody. Praise the Omnissiah.
Now there might be a chest of value over here, so we'll check that out real quick. Okay, there we go. And I gotta burn through these guys before I can get there.
Silence the alarm or face some serious resistance.
Ooh. I don't think you might be that close to me. Tends to be lethal. And I don't have a melee weapon. Oh, I do. I just don't use that. I think I'm gonna have the big old hammer right now. Looks like we're probably done about 10:30. I thought we're burning through these. Alright, yeah, 3 more to do. I do want to clean off though. Yeah. There's a bunch of green in there. Anything good? No, not really. Yeah, no, not really. Not really. We got 3 left. And then we're to level 8. And that's where we'll end it today. I'm not going to get into the A's. We'll do it actually. And we keep going this until we max it out, max out our level, or what?
The enemy is here.
Alright.
Preying on the weak.
Kill the enemies.
Craven tricks against the defenders of mankind.
How is
Perhaps
it?
we should find their limits and give them a
We got a timer on this one. It's fine. Considering the sheer number that I can kill with like 1 hit, we'll get some
Teleport beacon in range.
don't need it. Do you have timers though?
Slanesh is waiting for you.
Yes. So I didn't realize that the Drakari actually were available for these missions. We're gaining time. It's a bit slow. But we are gaining time on it. We just want to keep gaining time.
Duty prevails.
Alright. Grab the beacon. Right, we go this way. Yep. And we don't need to use the next one's silver beacon. Yeah, we're doing okay. Not great, but we're doing okay. Now, doing this on level with a timer, when you're not like killing, one shot killing a lot of stuff, honestly, you tend to lose a lot. Tend to lose pretty often when you can't. Just one shot kill a lot of stuff. I think that's gonna kill me.
Success is measured in
But running out of time is bad. We're not up to 11 minutes, so we're in no fear of not having enough time. Even having to deal with a bunch of these boss dudes. We'll still be fine, because they take about a minute to take out. So. Alright. Yeah, not so pretty to be you. Ew. Again, not so pretty to be you. My one-shot bombs are just nasty. They kick out a lot of people and a lot of damage. And it is very quick.
you severed the head. Now you
See?
can watch the body wander aimlessly until it withers and dies.
And nothing else there. Easy peasy. Okay. Thank you. Got 2 more to go. Got a bunker buster and then a gate. And then we're done for tonight. I was still doing well though. And we'll get through 10 missions tonight. Don't think we get through 10 missions next week though. Because now we're talking about mostly on-level stuff. So that's where we start getting a little trickier. I think it's like the timers start causing us to fail.
You are expected to mark a bunker for an aerial strike. The target is reinforced by anti-aircraft artillery, So you
Okay.
must take out the foot soldiers and guns first, then finish the bunker. All this, taking it in stride single-handedly. Oh, the seemingly pointless intrigues of the Holy Ordo.
Yeah. We call this having fun. A rogue trader may not get it, but the Holy Ordo do. When you're the most powerful beings in the universe,
One less target to worry about. Keep going.
you have tendency to just have to make your own fun in the world. And in our case, we do it by fighting wars and won it single-handedly. Just the way it works.
One less target to worry about. Keep going.
And this one's great because it doesn't have a timer on it at all. Like Silence the Guns has a timer. Every once in a while you have like that random timer where you have to do it in. And I'm trying to see that a little more often as you go through the war zone. But it's not obnoxious yet.
Hostile unit down. Rinse and repeat. In the name of the Emperor, of course.
Alright, and here we go. And then we just need to mount the target, and we're good to go. Burn down the affiliation. I missed. My grenade only went like 3 feet. It's important. Having grenades go more than 3 feet is important. I mean, granted, they can't kill me, which is kind of nice.
No more primary targets on my Argus scans. Well,
All right.
stand by for extraction. Unless you want to linger.
We got one more. Got one more, and then we're done. The joys of massacring Xenos. Alright, so last mission. And then look at our spoils and see if there's anything worth it on. This is a gate run. But then we're into the 80s. So the war zone will have caught up to me. Whether or not I've got enough firepower to be able to level up with it, that has yet to be seen.
The agents of the ruinous powers created warp rifts in the area. We have to seal these gates, or we will face a demonic incursion.
Yeah, we're good.
The consequences.
Alright, so what do we have here? Don't need to worry about that. Where's the tower? There it is. Grab that. And then we'll run across.
The gate is closing.
That's that one.
Reality is still bleeding into the warp.
There we go. Yeah, at least we don't have a timer on this one. I'm not a fan of the timer missions. They just cause unnecessary anxiety. There we go.
We are still detecting signs of demonic presence. Go to the next rift.
There we go. There is a chest over here. We'll grab real quick. Grab that and then we get out of here. Then we take out that last gate and then we're done with this series. We have we'll do our next war front next week. And we'll call it a day. Alright.
We were on the verge of a cataclysm, but the day is saved. It's time to open
We'll
up.
cut these last mobs real quick.
You deserve it.
Alright. Yeah, the more I listen to this lady, the more I wonder if it's the same voice actress as the one they used for MechWarrior. I might have to look that up. Be interesting trivia. Alright. So, we're on to 80. Stage 7, tipping point. In other words, we're getting there. So let's see what we got. If there's anything good to come out of this. What do we got? A bolter with level ups. Needs Tyranids. Not that one, this one. Kill rebels. Villains. Damage dealt. It's a little weak, but hey, I'll hold on to it. Hold on. Check these. Nah, not really. Hold on to this purity seal. Because it might be worth it. It's hard to say. And what's this one? Arch attack. Scatterfield. It's a shield. Those are okay. Nah, I don't need that one. Don't need these. Good, it's not marked. So I got a couple items here that I want to try and level up. And looks like we're going to be able to do that soon. or 84. So towards the end of that thing we'll do next week. So that's it for today. Thank you for dropping in. Like I said, I'm gonna burn through this like on stream because it's a lot of fun. But we'll see what we do next week and see who shows up. Thank you for dropping in.